What's your name?
My name is Jennifer.
Someone just broke in?
Someone broke in and I heard shots like pops. I don't know what's happening. I'm tied upstairs.
We were, concerned about how she could make the 911 call with her hands tied behind her back.
And she had a flip phone.
She did.
On a November evening in 2010, armed intruders broke into the Pan family home. Bick and Han, Vietnamese immigrants to Canada, sustained multiple gunshot wounds. Their daughter, Jennifer, was miraculously left unharmed. Once the intruders left, she dialed 911 to call for help for her parents.
My dad just went outside screaming.
Do you think your mom is downstairs too?
I don't hear her anymore.
Thankfully, Han survived, but it was too late for his wife, Bick.
And Pam was in an induced coma at the hospital. Bick had sadly succumbed to the injuries.
This appears to, though, from our early investigation, to have been a random and very brutally violent home invasion.
Initial reports painted the incident as a violent robbery, but as the investigation progressed, inconsistencies in Jennifer's story came to light. She claimed that the intruders came to rob the family, but most of the valuables were left behind.
There was a Mercedes and a Lexus in the garage. They weren't stolen. There was money that was found in the house, which wasn't stolen.
Investigators also found it curious that she was unharmed while her parents were targeted. They began to suspect that Jennifer was not the innocent victim she appeared to be. Jennifer Pan was born into a life of high expectations and tight parental control. She was expected to excel academically and uphold her family's honor. On the outside, she seemed to embody the perfect daughter. She threw herself into her studies and was accepted into the prestigious University of Toronto to study pharmacology. But what her parents didn't know was that Jennifer's academic achievements were in fact a lie. She had forged her report cards, her high school diploma, and even her acceptance letter. In reality, Jennifer was a high school dropout living with her drug dealer boyfriend. While she was pretending to attend university, she hung out with friends or worked as a waitress.
She would tell her parents about professors and exams and people in her class.
According to Jennifer's childhood friends, she had tiger parents, a name for strict parents who pushed their children to excel academically at all costs. She wasn't allowed to date or to attend school dances and was forbidden from going to parties even during the time they believed she was in university. Her parents feared these activities would distract her from her academic commitments. Jennifer didn't want to be seen as a failure in their eyes, so she fabricated her entire life to appease them. She was able to maintain the ruse for a few years, but was eventually exposed.
She was caught in multiple lies. She was caught out living with him. She was caught out not attending university.
Her parents basically put her on lockdown when they figured out what she was up to.
At age 24, she returned to live at home under her parents' watchful eyes. They monitored her every move and forbade her from seeing Daniel Wong, her boyfriend. Fueled by a desire for freedom, Jennifer decided to get rid of her parents once and for all. Together with Daniel, with whom she was meeting in secret, she came up with a plan to kill her parents.
Rather than disappoint them, she decided to kill them.
They arranged for 3 armed men to enter through the front door, which Jennifer had left unlocked, and shoot Bick and Han as part of a staged home invasion.
Police believe that's Jennifer turning the light in her bedroom on and off, signaling she's unlocked the front door.
Jennifer's initial witness statements raised suspicions, but it wasn't until her father regained consciousness that she was seen as a potential suspect. Han recalled seeing his daughter casually interact with the robbers while walking around the house freely. Jennifer was called back for an interrogation with the intention of getting a confession out of her. She was confronted with the numerous inconsistencies in her story.
Now, do you think there's any reason why they tied you up and didn't tie your parents up?
No.
Does that seem odd to you? Why does it seem odd? And does it make sense that they would leave a witness behind if they were going to kill somebody? Does that make sense? I can tell you one thing is that we already know, so you can't change that.
After being cornered, Jennifer admitted to hiring the killers, but claimed that she was the intended target and not her parents.
They were supposed to take you? What? So they were supposed to take the whole family out?
No, just me.
What went wrong?
But the investigator kept pushing.
Why would somebody shoot someone they didn't have to shoot?
I don't know. I can't figure that out.
And actually not shoot the person they're supposed to shoot?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out.
Almost 5 hours into the interrogation, he was able to get her to confess.
I told you what happened.
All of it.
did.
Okay. All you have to do is here is tell me right now, Bill, yes, I made a mistake.
Bill, yes, I made a mistake.
This plan was for my parents.
In 2014, Jennifer was found guilty of orchestrating the murders of her parents and sentenced to life in prison with no chance of parole for 25 years. However, as of 2024, she was granted an appeal due to a technicality and is awaiting retrial.